Hi, and welcome to Walks with Moss. Today we're going to go to a lake that I've been to a few times before, but I can't go on the normal route, so I'm going to try to get there going a back way that I used to take in the past. And I've parked where I want to start, but wow, it doesn't look the same. I don't know if we're going to make it to this lake today or not, but we will give it our best shot. You ready to go hiking, buddy? Yeah? You ready to go hiking? Okay, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We are at the lake, and I've got my rod all rigged up. This is my ultra lightweight rod. It's the same one I broke on my last fishing trip. Here's where I repaired it. This will be my first time using it since I've repaired it. I've got it rigged with 10-pound line, and then I've got a swivel here, and then I've got a leader that's made out of 6-pound line, and I've got a rooster tail with an inline hook that I did my best to pinch the barb off of. I've also got this little clip here so I can quickly change out rooster tails, and it might have the benefit of giving me just the tiniest little bit of extra heft to get this light rig out into the lake. I don't see any fish feeding, and it's a little bit late in the day. The sun's hitting the water, but I don't think I've ever actually been at this lake at sunrise, and I've always done okay here. So let's see if we can even cast with this rig today. Oh yeah, that's plenty far enough to get it out. Yeah, that's good. I know I'm going to... That was a bite or was it a snag? That's a bite. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Fish on. Okay. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we go, first fish of the day. And this is bigger than I'm used to them being here too. Wow. You know what? I might just keep this one. Yeah, I don't think I can get the hook out of this without damaging its lip, because it's caught in the hinge there. Wow. My lure didn't even get a chance to even try to hit the bottom, and I got my first fish. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people come to this lake. I mean, why would they? Look at the effort it took for us to get here today. Okay, fish number one. All right, that was quick. I've had that happen here before though. So I guess that's why I'm not screaming about it, but still, that's pretty cool. All right, cast back out again. Got a knot in my reel there. All right, nothing on the second cast, but that's okay. Maybe we even had the bad luck of the first cast. Maybe we won't catch anything else all day. We'll see. I know I caught a fish right away on this spinner, but when I cast it out and reel it in, I see that it's not really spinning. So I am going to put a different rooster tail on here. Let's cast out again with a spinner that actually spins. And fish on. Oh, I did right to change out that rooster tail. Oh, it got off, I think. But that's fine, because it was little. Yay. So I think I did right to change to a spinner that actually spins, even though I caught a fish on that other one first cast. Yep, there we go. Another bite. Didn't catch it though. I'm using a big hook for the size fish in here. I expect I may have some trouble getting hookups. Here we go. Fish on, I think. Oh no, it's a snag. Yeah, that was the end for that rooster tail. Darn it. One cast and it was gone. I'm not going to use that clip this time because this lake is so snaggy, and if I snag again, I'll just lose my clip again. So, yeah. I'm just going to tie this rooster tail directly on. And this one's got a treble hook, which means I'm even more likely to snag. Oop, had another bite, but it got off when I let some slack in the line to push the button on the GoPro. I think I'll move this stick that's getting in my way. And I just realized something. This stick is Pogo stick. This is the stick Pogo fetched out of the woods and played with while she was here. When I decide I want to go home, I'll switch to power eggs and little hooks. But for now, I'm just having fun with the spinners with the big hooks. I'm going back to my standard setup now with the egg sinker and a little hook and 3 power eggs, because you kind of need 3 of them to get them to float. So 3 power eggs on a little hook. There. Got my power eggs in. And a fair amount of slack on the line so the fish won't know they're hooked until they've swallowed the eggs. That's the idea. And I'm going to sit here and eat some homemade pizza from last night. Oh, and my pole just went in the water. So I'm pretty sure that means that there's a fish on. Well, pretty sure I had a bite anyway. I don't think my pole just fell down. Wow. Maybe I'm not going to sit and relax and eat pizza. Let's try this again. Oh, hang on a minute. This line is giving me fits. I wonder if it's because it's... I just put it on this reel. Maybe there's a lot of memory in the line from when it was on the spool. I don't know. I wish it would stop getting all tangled up like that, though. It's really giving me fits. Okay, let's try this again. Make sure it's really up there good. I think it is. Yeah, I think if it gets pulled down, it's a fish, and I think it was a fish before, too. Okay, let's try this again. Let's go up on the shore and... Okay, if the rod hasn't fallen in. Eat some homemade pizza. I made a small pizza last night, ate half of it last night, and saved the other half for today. Probably have some coffee here too. Since I got kind of fishy hands, I'm just going to hold it like this, and then Bella can have the part that my hand touched. I got halfway through my pizza. Yeah, it's still on. All right. Now I have to keep this fish because I caught it on scented bait. Woohoo! It's little, but it's putting up a fight, getting tangled up in the brush and everything. Come on up. Nope, nope, wrong direction. There we go, that's 2. I'm pretty confident I'm going to get my limit here today, so I'm just kind of taking my time. I always kill fish before I put them on the stringer. If I even see a video where someone puts a live fish on a stringer, I don't watch it, and I never watch their channel again. I just hate seeing that. Okay, 2 down. I'm actually going to finish eating my pizza before I cast out again. I've gone ahead and cast out again. How long do you think it'll be before I get another bite? I think I just had a bite. Yep, I got a bite. Holy crap. Hungry little fish. Don't think it's on. Wow. That was fast. As soon as I let go of the bail, this line just goes everywhere. Look at that. I'm hoping maybe the line will stop doing that after I've cast it. Look at that. It just did it again. I let go of the bail and all the line just comes flying off the reel. What is that? If it doesn't stop doing that by the end of this fishing trip, I'm going to put new line on it. I'm hoping it's just the freshness of the line. Okay, how long does it take to get a bite this time? Yeah, it's going to be a little bit slower this time. It might take, I don't know, maybe a whole minute this time. So I guess I'll just drop my rod in the lake while I wait. My rod just fell in the water again. I think that means I've got a fish on. Yep, here it comes. Let's not go in the bushes. Woohoo! There we go. Oh, it's a pretty one. Oh, it's a nice one for here. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Look at that. Very cool. I really like this spot. I started coming here well before I started fishing. I used to just come here and have a cup of coffee. But now that I've started fishing, I've got a good reason to spend a lot more time here. I've got 4 on the shore and I don't want to go home, so I'm switching back to a rooster tail. And this really truly is an unbarbed hook on this one. As long as I don't put any scent on that rooster tail, I can catch and release until I've retained my limit. Let's do this. The reason you're not allowed to catch and release with scented bait is that the trout are more likely to swallow the bait and then be mortally wounded. But with lures that are unscented, then they're less likely to swallow it, they're more likely to get hooked in the lip, and then they will live when you release them. That's the theory anyway. Let's have fun with the rooster tail until I get snagged and lose it. Woo! Got one on the rooster tail. It feels like a nice big one. Whoa! Look at it go. Whoa! That is definitely the biggest fish I've ever seen in this lake. Oh, if I keep it, I have to go home. So I guess I'm going to release it because I don't want to go home. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. That's a tough decision. That's by far the biggest trout I've ever seen in here. Wow. Bye-bye. I didn't want to let that one go, but I also didn't want to go home. So, yeah. Bye-bye, fish. That one was either an anomaly or a holdover from last year. Oh, I have such mixed feelings about throwing it back, but if I had thrown it back, then if I hadn't thrown it back, I would have to go home now. And I don't want to go home. Let's hope there's some others that big in here that I can keep. I should have switched to the rooster tail sooner, like when I had 3 fish, so then I could have kept that one and then kept fishing with the rooster tail. It doesn't matter. It's a beautiful day to be at the lake. I haven't had another bite since I threw that one back, and it's been about 15 minutes. That's okay. When I'm ready to go home, I'll put the power eggs back on, and I'm pretty sure I'll catch one in no time. In the meantime, Bella and I are having a great time. Bella's having a nice little swim there to cool down. I remember watching Pogo swim in that exact spot. Yeah, not a single bite since I got that big one. Wow. Back to the power eggs. Let's see how long this takes. I'll just leave the camera rolling for a while and just see how quick this is. The sun is getting high and there's a lot of wind. The slack is coming out of my line, but I think that's just the wind. I'm not entirely sure. There is a lot of slack in it. So if I do get a bite, I might be a minute before I realize it. Okay, no bites yet. So I'll set this down in the bush and see how long it takes. It's entirely possible the bite has gone off for everything. Time will tell. Nope, there's a bite, I think. Yep, there we go. When I was just about to stop recording, got a bite. There we go. Fish on. Feels like an okay one. With this little reel, it takes a lot longer to reel them in. Come on up. You're number 5. There we go. That's 5. If I feel like staying now, I've got to switch to bass or bluegill. Nice little fish. Here we go. These are definitely bigger than they were last year here. They put bigger fish in here. That is awesome. It makes it more worthwhile to make this hike. Cool. Here we go. Got my fish all cleaned up. We will definitely be back for more. Well, wasn't that a blast? Thanks for watching and commenting and liking and all that good stuff, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.